Greetings and welcome to the Golden Stag Players production of The Twin Captains. Before starting our usual prologue, I felt it was about time that we actually thanked the members of the audience. The Golden Stag Players have been around for 11 years, which has been kind of a surprise to us, amongst other things. But the only way that we could manage to be here is because of you. Without our audiences, without the support that we get from this kingdom, we could not possibly continue to do the things that we've been doing. So we want to thank you. So thank you very much. We have discovered over the years that the Canadian plots are complex enough that it is often difficult for the audience to know who is who. So in order to make things a bit more plain, we here introduce the characters to you. There lived in Rome a certain doctor who was of a noble and wealthy family. He had only one child and heir, a daughter named Isabella. The Dottore wished Isabella, his daughter, to marry a certain captain before he died. He believed the captain would make her a good husband, but things turned out quite differently. At the same time the captain was born, a twin brother who looked exactly like him was also born. They could not be told apart. The captains both had servants, one Arlecchino by name, the other Tribolino, who by chance looked remarkably like each other. It happened that the captain wished to visit his brother, whom he had not seen for a long time. So he left his wife in Rome and went to Naples to find him. In Naples, his brother had also become a captain. From there, he went to Sicily, then to Malta, and for 6 years did not return to Rome. Meanwhile, Isabella had fallen in love with a gentleman named Horatio. Also in Rome, the captain also had an acquaintance who, as friends go, would have made a really good dueling hustler. A miserly old man by the name of Pantalone. Pantalone's daughter, Flaminia, fell in love with the same gentleman, Horatio. Flaminia's servant is named Columbina. There also lived in Rome the keeper of the inn, the Horse and Gate, named Fiorinetta. When the captain, after his years of traveling, was unable to find his brother, he decided to return to Rome to find out if his wife had remained faithful. On the day of his return, his brother, whom he was seeking, also arrived in Rome. Because of their remarkable resemblance, many strange things happened, which this comedy will reveal. If, after all the help we have given you, you are still confused, well, as the Golden Stag Players say, go! I'm confused.
I'm not.
Okay. Two brothers, so like you did.
And then I discovered sex.
So, how long did you wait to make love with your husband?
Who? didn't wait at all. For the first 6 months, he was as attentive as I could have imagined.
Limited imagination.
But then he left for Naples to seek his long-lost brother, and I've had nothing from him since.
Yeah, and he hasn't written either. So how have you managed all these years?
Well, at first it wasn't so difficult, but as the years dragged on, I found myself overcome by melancholy and a strange longing.
How strange and how long? Well, more strange than long, really.
I suppose, as a dutiful wife, I sought to engage myself in noble pursuits. First, I thought to donate to the poor, but, well, when Friar Cynthio came by, well, one thing led to another, and he soon had me singing Alleluia.
Yeah, here he wants to be the next pope. So that's what the white smoke was about.
And then I met Lelio, the noted philosopher.
He admired her well-rounded education and her wide open mind.
I suppose, as a dutiful wife, I should have remained faithful. But after 6 months of carnival, I was not willing to suffer through Lent. But now, I have decided to patronize the arts. I have discovered the sensual joys of poetry.
And his name?
Horatio.
Yes, he can be quite entertaining.
He speaks with such eloquence.
That isn't all you do with his tongue.
He has the smooth hands of a musician.
He certainly knows how to play.
And he can continue for hours
And
hours
and
hours. It's entirely due to Horatio that I found a reason for living.
Signora Flaminio, please don't do anything else.
Signora Isabella, I strongly advise you to put all thoughts of Horatio out of your head.
And I advise you to stop listening to other people's private conversations. What's the matter, Columbina? Can't you control your mistress?
That may be how things are in Gratiano's household, but in the house of Pantalone, the servants are the ones who obey.
Come on, mistress, we should go in now. Yes, better take her away before that jealousy consumes her.
She'd have nothing to be jealous of if your mistress and her skirts now.
It seems that your servants don't know their places.
Your place is at home, waiting for your husband, not in Horatio's bed.
He's got a bed? Oh, yeah.
You're a slut! Who are you calling a slut?
My dove, it distresses me to see you in such disarray. Now, there's no need to distress yourself on my account.
Harpy is more like it. A scavenger that feasts on the remains of another's love.
This is why her husband has gone so many years.
Oh, Horatio! How can you let them speak to me that way?
Leave them to me, my sweet.
Foul betrayer, you leave me for a slut!
This is hardly proper behavior for a woman of your stature, your station.
How dare she call my mistress a slut when she flaunts herself before any sailor in Rome? Any corporate story.
Father, don't just lie there! Protect me from this crazed woman!
I'm not crazy. You're the one that's insane with rage and jealousy.
Is it safe yet?
Oh,
Oh, thanks.
As the learned physician Galen has told us, he who lies on the cobblestones gets walked on by the common man.
I wouldn't worry about my health. I'd get a doctor to see to your daughter.
What are you talking about? My daughter is as healthy as the day she was born.
Her health may be fine, but her mind is shattered.
I will go with my daughter mad. Did not Aristophanes say, the head of the house knows the health of the body. Do not fear for my house. Look to your own.
Dr. Graziano, come in quickly. Your daughter's gone mad. She smashed all the dishes and glassware.
What about the urn in the great hall?
Gone.
Jade bust in the dining room?
She snapped off its nose.
The library?
She never was much for reading.
The wine?
Well, she hasn't made it there yet, but... Better hurry.
Will somebody tell me what's going on?
This time?
All right, listen up, pathetic citizens of this tiny, nameless hamlet. Rome! What? Rome! Okay. All right, listen up, pathetic citizens of this tiny, nameless hamlet. No! The town, it's called Rome. See, when you said Rome, I thought that you wanted to be going. Well, what are we doing back here?
Remember? Came to look for my brother. He married a Roman woman 7 years ago.
Well, if she's Roman, how's he supposed to find her?
Oh, good. You found us a place to stay.
Did someone knock? Oh, a customer.
Greetings, O humble innkeeper. Your mean establishment shall be graced by the finest hero Spain has ever known.
El Cid is here?
You think you might have a job for me because this one really sucks?
Hardly. It is I, Capitano Rogantino il Naco. Why, at the Battle of Pavia, I myself captured the King of France.
I thought that was Captain Calabresi.
No. A common mistake. It was I.
So, what brings you to Rome?
A ship!
Do you know of a Spanish captain who's married here in Rome?
Oh, I don't keep track of married men.
Well, for a room and a meal, I'll tell you more of my exploits in Caribbean.
Cash only. I thought it was Pavia.
No. A common mistake. Arlecchino!
Stars! Look at all the pretty stars!
a sonnet in praise of Isabella. Capri Lacosti, Accio A sonnet in praise of Flaminia. I wonder if she's still upset about that Isabella thing. Wasn't she cute when she got all jealous? Oh, Francescina, my dear. A sonnet in praise of Francescina. Apri Lacosti, Accio.
No, there's no time for that now. No, Isabella's love for you has driven her mad. For the sake of our household's peace. Better make that pieces. Only your presence can soothe her.
How am I going to get past her father?
Oh, well, we'll have to disguise you for that.
And deprive the women of Rome of this?
It'll only cover your face.
Oh, all right. So, what shall I be?
Well, how about a scrivener?
Yeah, my hand's getting kind of tired. How about a milkmaid?
Yeah, boy. That's my role. No, a physician. Dr. Graziano will think you're here to cure Isabella and will let you in.
Oh, that's brilliant!
We're out of room. Thank you. I think with all the time and trouble I spent getting him into her house, he'd spend some time with me.
Francescina, what are you still doing here? Get a physician!
I sent for one.
Francescina, you're a woman. What has caused my daughter's madness?
Her madness is hereditary. She gets it from her mother. And she's been too long without a husband.
Cure for Isabella!
Oh, look, the physician is here. Signore Graziano, for a suitable fee, he could cure your daughter.
A fee? As the ancient doctor Hippocrates said, the best cure is one that is done for the love of medicine.
It is true that the best cures are those wrought by love.
That looks like Horatio playing doctor again. Signore Graziano, you're being taken for a fool!
That is not possible. As Euripides has said, the learned man sees all.
Case in point. Signore Graziano, your daughter and her slutty servant have conspired to sneak her lover into your house and ruin your household reputation.
No, my good woman. You have mistaken me for somebody else. I am a famous physician.
Oh, perhaps you're right. You faithless cur!
Good go, girl.
You rascal slattern! You'd swab anything that moves and a few that don't.
That's where you itch. Scratch it.
That's funny. Where are they getting
village?
No, we are home in the city of Rome.
Oh, see, when you said home, I thought you wanted me to. Well, why did we come back here? Don't you still have gambling debts?
A frequent error. We left 6 years ago to find my long-lost brother. Since it has been 6 years, I thought we should return to find out whether or not my wife has remained faithful.
You take your chances when you marry a Roman woman. What?
That can only be one person or his servant. Trivellino, is that you?
Stars! I see stars! Look, there's Orion's belt or something.
Well, he won't be needed anymore. Capitano, my old friend, where have you been? And where is the money you owe me?
Did you not get the money I sent from Malta last year? The Knights of St. John said they would take care of it.
They said you owe them money.
My friend, I've spent all my money returning here to Rome.
Then why are you back?
The explanation for our return is really quite simple. So simple, in fact, that even a simpleton could explain it. Conveniently, I have a simpleton right here.
Huh?
Explain.
Oh, see, we didn't know she was married at the time, and...
No, the other why we're back.
You mean there's another reason? See, we went to Naples to look for his brother, but he wasn't there, so we came back.
It took you 7 years?
I let Trivellino use the map. A frequent error. Tell me, my friend, how fares the loveliest woman in all of Rome?
Zermanetta. Well, she ran off with the Duke of Ostia and is now raising what he thinks are little Ostians.
No, not Zermanetta. I mean...
Oh, Sylvia! Well, after that nasty business with the cardinal, she decided to join the nunnery.
No. I mean, I don't...
Oh, Camilla! Yeah, Camilla. Well, she ran off with a group of actors.
No, I mean my wife, Isabella.
Oh.
Tell me how she's pined away from me after all of these years.
How long after he left did she sleep around?
I don't know, I haven't made it to the front of the line yet.
I lament for the cruel Flaminia. Flaminia, I know very well that you love me, but what can I do if Isabella is also in love with me? Life is so unfair to the women of Rome. Would that there were more of me.
I like a man who knows his place. Horatio, he'll know. He's familiar with all the married women in Rome. Hold this. I'm going to need both hands to deal with Horatio.
Always glad to be of service.
Horatio, might I have a word with you?
Oh, I can do better than that. A sonnet in praise of Fiorenetta. Apri la costi, Exactio, Geovasia, baby.
That sonnet has seen a lot of use. Horatio, you are familiar with the Lady Isabella, aren't you?
Oh, yes, quite familiar. She has a little strawberry-shaped birthmark on her cheek.
Really? I never noticed that.
It's not on that cheek. Or on that one.
So have you met the husband?
No. I'm told that he's a captain, a vile Spaniard, who abandoned sweet Isabella 6 years ago. The lout hasn't even had the grace to send word, leaving poor Isabella alone and inconsolate.
So, my guest is quite the sly fellow. He asks after a Spanish captain married here in Rome, when all the time it is he who is married to Isabella. The poor dear. Perhaps she should take up charitable work to occupy her time.
Oh, believe me, she's quite generous already.
And this saint is married to a Spaniard. What a shame.
Oh, truly, it is a shame. I've done my best to ease her distress, but to go so long without anything from the captain.
Well, her fears will soon be laid to rest. Her husband has not sent word, because he's already here.
If that's so, then why hasn't he gone to see his wife? Not that I'm not grateful.
Well, perhaps he wants to find out if she's remained faithful.
If the captain has returned to Rome, then where is he?
Oh, great tragedy that has befallen me. How can a woman not remain faithful when she's married to me?
Has she no concern for your reputation?
I was gone barely 6 years and she throws herself at another man.
Sad, pathetic captain! Has she no regard for your valor and prowess?
She has shamed me before all of Twelfth Night.
Alas, poor Tribulino!
What do you mean, poor Tribulino?
I'm out of macaroni!
Flavio, my closest and dearest and only true friend.
I'm out of places to bury the bodies.
Brother of my soul.
Oh, brother, my stomach!
That is not what I was going to ask. I can get you your money, but I'm going to need your help. I want you to check out my wife.
Check out your wife. Well, it would be my pleasure. Now wait for me, I'll be a few hours. More like a few minutes.
That's funny.
There, I just saved you all a trip to Jerusalem. Okay, no? I doubt they do either.
Friday, where's all my money?
My daughter, she whines, she cries, she screams, she wails. But does she tell me what's going on?
No.
No.
She does.
And Columbina, she won't give me anything. Now, Francesina, however, she's usually more forthcoming. I'll go speak to her and see if I can get some information.
Oh, Father, as your dutiful daughter, I must tell you everything.
Oh, God, finally!
But first, you must promise not to get angry.
Oh, of course not, my dear. How could I ever get angry with you?
Oh, Father, against my will, I've fallen in love with Horatio. But that horrid... Oh, what do you call a woman who, your boyfriend and...
Somewhere else?
You guys are no...
Somewhere else.
Isabella has stolen his affection, and she's a married woman.
What? You're in love with who? That culture little poet? That never-do-well line? He can't even finish a sonnet.
But Daddy, you promised you wouldn't get angry.
I hear your mistress is in love with another man.
I hear that all the time.
But what about her husband?
She's madly in love with Horatio. She's quite forgot the captain.
The captain? Why are they speaking about my master?
Well, what's Horatio's position in all this?
Well, that depends on the furniture. It's not a good table with a neat leg. Don't touch me!
Why are they talking about my master? He hasn't had any time to get any trouble yet.
Yeah, right. Here.
Yeah, please. Oh, Mariana, oh! I better get some rose ointment. He's gonna need it. Oh!
Which one's the real one?
Down.
Another one in red. Red. Only the real one won't lose his hat. Only the real one loses his hat.
Capricorno, I've been looking for you.
You have?
Have you seen Serenetta? She wasn't at the inn. We were planning to discuss our plans.
No, I haven't seen her. What plans are you talking about? Who are you?
My friend, what a comedian you are.
Friend, I don't know you. Now stop bothering me.
Enough joking. We have plans to discuss.
How dare you accost me? Do you not know who I am?
Why, of course I know who you are. You are the brother of my soul.
Why, I ought to run you through where you stand. But that would be no challenge at all.
Odd fellow, I think my soul needs a few new relatives. Any takers? I'm taking such a bath.
Yeah, he's right in front.
Where is Flavia?
That way.
you mention Isabella, tell me, have you seen a captain who is married to her?
No, I haven't seen him. I'm sorry. She married him, and she hasn't been back for 6 years. Isabella, in the meantime, no husband to control her, made him a cuckold.
No, wait a minute, wait. How can a man be cuckolded if he doesn't know?
It doesn't matter if he knows or not. If everyone else in town knows, well, then he's still wearing horns.
That's the real one.
Wait! I am the captain and I will be treated with respect.
That's a cute one. I'm doing because that's just like me.
Oh, my master will be so happy! I finally found the rose I needed! All right. Now, what was it the apothecary said? Guaranteed to soothe any sore ass. Apply once as the cock crows and once at evensong. Once as the cock crows and once at look. Thank you. Oh, you live around here often? Oh, yeah. Once when you see the cock in the morning, and once when you see the crow in the afternoon. Yeah. Once when you see the crow in the morning, that's not right. It's oh once on the cock in the evening. Well, how's that supposed to soothe a sore ass? Well, I don't want to apply it.
Servant? Am I, a cuckold?
Are you a couple? Are you a couple? Age-old question.
Who of you can't understand what
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you travel?
Yes.
lament to the cruel Flaminia. Flaminia, please hear please.
Why should I listen to you, you traitor? One minute you say you love me, and the next you're sniffing after that Virago. Virago, I shrewd Lord Stepper.
What are you talking about? I wasn't sniffing after her. I was comforting her in her husband's absence.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
That's what I call it anyway.
Hey, yeah, me.
How can I make it up to you? I know! A sonnet in praise of Flaminia. Capri le costi, accio. No, really, I only ever have of you. And none of those other women. Anything.
Other women?
Yes, I never wanted to marry any of them.
You want to marry me?
Go for it.
Damn. Very well. I will talk with your father and ask him for your hand in marriage.
You might want to ask her first. What if I don't want to marry you?
So long as your father agrees, what difference does it make?
You want to marry
Dearest Flaminia, will you marry me?
I really want to, but I'm afraid.
Dear my little mouse, nothing can come between us now.
Not even Isabella.
I wouldn't worry about that, Senorita. See, even if he was in love with Isabella, he would have to go out upon the once more. Oh, her husband has returned to Rome.
Oh my love! Let us be married before he is so!
How dare you even consider getting married without my consent? And I do not give my consent. I want you to marry a rich husband.
But Daddy, I love you.
What has love got to do with marriage?
Oh, Senor, he's such a good, hard-working family.
A good, hard-working, fabulous family. But, sir, your daughter will want for nothing. And nothing is what she's going to get from me.
What?
But I'm not interested in her money. I just want to make her happy. You're not interested in the dowry? What is earthly money compared to the heavenly riches that are Flaminia's love? Son!
Where is my servant to announce my arrival?
Santa Maria, the captain! I must warn my mistress!
That'll do. See how they scatter at my arrival.
Ah, brave Capitano.
Ah, Buttercorn.
Welcome back to Rome. Son, go take my daughter into the house. And instruct the ladies as to the wedding preparations.
Where is my servant to announce my arrival?
Oh, Jackson, put a sucker
Behold! The arrival of the famous
will suffice. Churl.
You should have announced yourself as soon as you arrived. No good has come of your remaining.
Who told you I was here? Do I even know you?
What?
What are these golden stag coins? I can't spend this worthless foreign currency. Are you sure this is even real money?
Cope!
Oh, with this, you Spaniard!
You know, only I treat my servant that way. Have you seen that overstuffed, undereducated blowhard Dr. Graziano? He claims to be a scholar, he claims to be a perceptive man, but he can't even see what Isabella has done to me.
Your pride has been as pure as the Alpine snow.
She drifted?
But I have been informed by reliable sources that I have been made a
Cabbage! Coin purse! Custard! Oh, there is no woman in Rome more faithful than your Isabella.
You know, that's probably true.
And her father has garnered her virtue night and day. Those he needed to, delivering such a magnificent man as yourself.
Well, you seem to be an honest fellow, and my fears are assuaged by your wise counsel.
The innkeeper took my plate away, and she says she won't give me any more food until you pay her some honest money.
She gave you a plate? Why should I care?
Because I'm your devoted servant, and you've always cared about my well-being, and I'd be a lot better if I had some food.
Disengage yourself! Dog! Get this out.
Where were you when I needed an introduction?
You have no reason to beat me like that.
I don't need a reason to beat you, you drunken sot. Bjornetta, get out here! Bjornetta, I told you not to give him any wine. Now look at it!
Why? I wouldn't give him a crust of bread. Not until you paid me.
Take all of it.
Very well. Here you go.
That'll do. For now. Your plate's in the kitchen.
You gave him a plate? Amen. I am a stranger. Do you know anyone here in Rome?
I know no one but you. For, as Abel Cuisine has said, no man truly knows another until they have dwelt in the same house. Come, sir, you must see your wife.
Why? Oh, no. No one woman is deserving of my prowess.
But my daughter is waiting at my house for you.
You, sir, are nothing but a pathetic, pompous,
Obviously, he's telling lies to see if Isabella is really behaving to him.
Who was that handsome fellow you were just talking to?
Enough of your games. You can't fool me. Or did not Pliny the Third say, the toy of the scholar is to invite ridicule? And comes you did wrong to desert your wife. 6 years and more, then return here to Rome. And mock me. No concern for my standing.
Captain, all I meant was
Oh, was no more of your ignorant prattle.
Come, Captain. Your hot dish is ready. And if you don't hurry, your servant will get it all.
Is my servant dipping his spoon in my pottage again?
Well, that's the way these things usually work. Husband returns, lover goes away. There are ways to overcome any obstacle.
Really? How do you know this?
Years of experience.
Where is my servant this time?
Oh, my husband, please forgive me. I waited for your return, but after so long with no word, I feared I had lost you forever.
Yeah, right.
Well, no man could ever take your place. I found cold comfort in the arms of another. Oh, please say you forgive me, for I am a woman, and therefore...
Certainly more experience.
Of course I will forgive you. Now embrace me so that I may show you the full extent of my magnanimity.
Dawn! So you were the one who has been taking liberties with my wife in my absence.
He's just mad because I got to the front of the line first.
Your fighting style reminds me of someone I know.
A common mistake. I learned from my father, Capitano Jean Giacomo della Valle Inferno! Brother!
I've been looking for you for 6 years.
I left Naples to look for you.
So, which one of you is my husband?
There's a difference.
Maybe you've been paying attention to this?
Accio, Dio Dio bene, il duo del culo, la tua conta in viso, uno del rompere un